Hi, guys. This is your host, Ron Oriente, and welcome to the seventh episode of Unfiltered Growth Podcast, the space where we grew up, learn, and grow together. Oh my gosh. So it's been a long time since I actually recorded a podcast for you guys kasi super busy talaga this past few months. But yeah, here we are right now recording our seventh episode and hopefully no makapag-record pa ako ng more episode for you guys. And magawan ko talaga ng time kasi super busy talaga. So today, I want to talk about something that a lot of us struggled with, but rarely pause to define, and that is success. Because let's be honest, most of us grew up chasing someone else's version of it. 'Di ba? Like yung sinabi ng nanay mo, sinabi ng pamilya mo sa'yo, or nakita mo sa mga kaibigan mo, ganyan. 'Di ba? Like it's something that we actually see in other people and not something that we actually want. And I think then na it's also because of the influence of social media, yung stereotype success in our mind is like certain job titles na kailangan mataas yung posisyon mo, kailangan manager ka, supervisor ka para matawag mo yung sarili mo na, successful na ako, ganyan. So, kailangan super yaman ka, madami kang pera, sikat ka, madami kang followers, 'di ba? But what if your version of success doesn't look like that at all? What if it's quieter, simpler, just, different from other people? You know what, guys? Super draining ng life and super nakaka-burn out when you always try to impress other people. And I think we should define success with something that would really makes us happy. Well, I've known and see so many millennials and Gen Zs nowadays who are not really going after the promotion or the title just because it's fancy. Actually, they don't want it because there's so much responsibility. And I think what they really care about is how much they earn and if that supports the life that they actually wanted to live in. Well, okay lang naman, guys, kasi I think it's human nature, no, na we always pressure ourselves to achieve something, and I've learned it the hard way. Like, I really pushed myself so much. I told you guys in the previous episodes that I worked so hard to the point that I work for 24 hours to 30 hours straight, and it's not good. It's not good for your health. And I really don't advocate for that kasi at the time, feeling ko, nauubusan na ako ng oras. Na para bang ang dami kong gustong gawin, ang dami kong ginagawa because I thought that I'm losing all the time in the world. And I realized that I should have taken it slowly. I should have planned really well and have proper systems. Yun talaga yun, guys, eh. Yun talaga yung natutunan ko. So, if you are on this phase na you're so hard on yourself, di mo na binibigyan yung sarili mo ng break, then let this be your reminder that being busy does not equate to being productive. Please pause and check if may progress ka ba talaga. If nare-reach mo ba talaga yung goals mo or bino-burn out mo lang yung sarili mo. Kasi nga guys, 'di ba, sabi ko sa inyo before, I actually work so hard to the point na 24 to 30 hours straight, ganyan, super busy, pero wala pala akong goal. Like, why am I doing this? Like, what's the end goal of this? Kaya work lang ako ng work ng work ng work for 7 years nang hindi ko alam saan ako papunta, na burnout na lang ako. Ganon. So, that's why that's my advice to everyone na you should have a goal. Like, Oo nga nagtatrabaho ka, pero anong goal mo? Saan ka papunta? Para din stopper mo din yun, eh, 'no, na parang, okey slow ka na ganyan. Kasi unti-unti na nare-reach mo na yung goal mo. So, parang alam mo yun, may progress ka. 'Pag may goal ka kasi guys, may direksyon ka. Alam mo kung saan ka pupunta, alam mo kung kailan ka magpo-pause, mag-i-slow down, ganyan. Compare dun sa wala na yung tipong for 7 years work lang ako ng work, ng work, ng work kasi kailangan ko lang magbayad ng bills, ganyan. Tas wala akong gino-goal, wala akong ina-achieve or ginugol. Di ko alam kung saan ba ako papunta, why am I working for aside from my bills. So, maybe that's also the reason why na-burnout ako, 'di ba? And just constantly proving myself. And then one day, I was really exhausted. I was so burned out and I'm disconnected. And honestly, I felt miserable at the time. So that's when I started to redefine what winning means to me. Like ano ba talaga yung success for me, no? So now, success looks like balance. It looks like creating things that help people grow. That's why I actually created Webwork Institute, and it looks like being present and not just productive, no? Success for me is being genuinely happy and having enough. Kasi I realize in life that we always chase the wrong things. Like mansion, sobrang daming pera, cars, and the likes. But we often forgot, is it the things that really matter? Like, 'di ba, you have your family, you have your friends, time. Nakaka-burnout pala yung life if you just keep on working and working and working non-stop. And you're gonna look back 5 years, 10 years has been taken from you and you didn't even had a good year. Like, puro ka stress. So, now guys, I'm gonna share what I did when I redefined what success meant for me. Here are the 3 steps that you can take right after listening to this episode to start redefining your authentic success blueprint. Okay? So, first, what I did is audit your current definition. You have to ask yourself, where did my version of success come from? Is it from family expectations, social media, or maybe your boss? 'Di ba? So if it's not from you, then palitan mo na 'yan. That's not your success. Like for example, for me guys, my success is having lots of money and fancy job titles, no? But then super draining, super hindi ako masaya. And na-realize ko na di ko kilala yung pamilya ko. Whenever I ask my sisters now, madalas sa buhay nila I'm missing. Yeah. And when I look back sa life ko, puro ako work or nag-aaral ako madalas. Ganon. Di ako nakapag-enjoy talaga. So now, my current definition of success is being genuinely happy and having enough. No? Kasi guys, for the past 7 years, parang hindi nga ako masaya. Na-burnout lang ako. So ngayon, actually ngayon, I feel so happy. No? Parang sobrang saya ko talaga ngayon. Ewan ko ba. Pero, and guys, having enough, kasi sa akin, ayoko na mamblema sa money. I don't ever wanna think if mako-cover ko yung bills for the next month. Ganyan. Kaya, that's my definition of success. I don't need to be really rich, ganyan. But, just having enough, like having enough emergency funds, ganyan. Di ko na problemahin yung bukas, ganun. Secured na yung family, ako. So, yun, that's my definition right now. Secondly, guys, you have to identify your core values. Like, pick your top three. Is it freedom, creativity, stability, love, growth? Once you know them, measure your goals against those values. And if they don't align, then it's time to pivot. Kasi for me, my core value is growth, freedom, and stability. So I'm very big in my growth right now, to the point that I try my best to remove people and environment and lahat ng hahad lang sa growth ko, guys. Like, ayoko na sa inyo. Ganyan. 'Di ba? So, I started with my partner. With removing my ex-partner that had been pulling me down for 2 years. Nag-cut off ako ng friends na does not have the same growth mindset as me. Yung mga taong di alam yung gusto nila sa life, walang goals. Next is freedom. Since I realized na for the past 7 years, puro ako work and aral, and never ko pa talaga na-enjoy ang life. Di man lang ako nakapag-travel, guys. Di ako nakabili ng mga damit, makeup, bag. Well, hindi naman ako mahilig sa makeup and bags. Well, actually guys, yung amats ko ngayon, girl na girl ako ngayon. So, mahilig ako mag-ayos. Funny, di ba? At 28. Ngayon lang. So, ngayon lang ako nagde-dress up, ganyan. I want to be able to spend for myself since I've been a breadwinner for the past 7 years, talagang ano. And also I want to enjoy life. Kaya din nagta-travel-travel ako now because 'di ba, I want freedom na makakapag-explore ako and makakapag-spend ako ng time with my family. So yun talagang ginagawa ko. So if you will see on my mini vlogs on TikTok na nagka-cafe hopping ako with my family or with myself, nagta-travel, ganyan. Kasama ko na ngayon lagi friends and family or by myself. Grabe, super happy ko talaga ngayon, no? So lastly, I want stability. Stability, guys, kasi hindi super yaman, ganyan. I just don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. Ayoko na nag-iisip ako saan ako makakuha ng pambayad for the next month expenses or if mako-cover ko ba yung expenses for the next month. Not necessarily na kailangan sobrang dami kong pera or mayaman na mayaman ako. Just enough na hindi ako mamamblema and may emergency funds ako. May stable na income kahit anong mangyari, ganyan. And then, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, you have to align it to your goals. So that's why right now, ako ang ginagawa ko din is, or ang target ko na work right now is work from home jobs because I want to be able to have freedom, no? So alam niyo guys, may binabasa akong book and this is about Jeff Bezos. So he was asked if how he handles work-life balance, no? So sabi niya, he doesn't believe in work-life balance. He believes in work-life harmony. Which makes sense, 'di ba? Because I think for us, we always try to balance everything, which we really cannot. Like, hindi talaga natin mababalance talaga. Kasi there are things that, you know, way less or way more, 'di ba? Na parang, hindi, ito yung priority ko ganyan. So, hindi talaga natin sila mababalance. But I think we just need to harmonize our priorities in life na para bang, like for example for me, if my core values is freedom because I wanted to travel, then right now I'm looking for like a flexible work, flexible work setup like work from home, so I can work anywhere while traveling. 'Di ba parang ganon? That's why you have to align your core values to your goals. So, ngayon guys, so ayan, pure work from home na lang talaga yung hinahanap ko, yung ginagawa ko. So, I can really travel and have that freedom, 'di ba? And time for my family na rin. Yun. So, thirdly guys, you have to choose your new metrics. No? You have to forget money and status for a moment, 'di ba? Um, for example, for me, my success metrics were things like the amount of peace I feel daily. So, pag may negative na or may toxic na, toxic friendship, toxic partner, toxic person, negative vibes, kanyan, parang yun na yung alarm ko para mag-cut off, or I think that has been my signal para may baguhin ako na something needs to change, or I need to cut off people or change my environment kasi negative na naman, toxic na naman. So, that's one of my new metrics right now. And also the number of people that I've helped, kanyan, the time that I have for my passions. So right now guys, I really have a lot of hobbies, and it's very important for me to be able to do my hobbies. So parang hindi pwede, ayoko na sa mga tao na parang pipigilan ako gumawa ng mga hobbies ko. Kasi right now, it's very important for me. And relaxing yun syempre on my part na after, syempre nag-work ako for 7 days, kanyan, or 1 month ng non-stop. Tapos, of course, I want to be able to do my passion as relaxation, di ba? It's very important for me. And the consistency of my self-care routine. So, 'di ba ganda-gandaan kasi ako ngayon, guys. So, ayan. Um, ayoko na ng na-haggard ako. Wow. Ayoko na talaga ng something nakakapangit. Wow, nakakapangit. Wow, nakakapangit. Talaga ba? So, yun, kailangan talaga, alam mo, very big na ako when it comes to my self-care routine. Na-addict na ako na alagaan talaga yung sarili ko. And ayoko na pagka may something na mag-i-stress sa akin, or um, hahadlang, ganyan, wala na. I'm gonna walk away. I don't want it anymore. Ganon. So, yun guys, you have to write them down and i-track nyo din. Track them like you'd track your sales, your budget, ganyan. Because they matter just as much. So yeah, I think that's how I redefined my version of success. And at the end of the day, your version of success doesn't need anyone else's approval. Sabi nga nila, kahit anong gawin mo, may maiko-comment at masasabi yung mga tao sa'yo. So, why not just do what feels right to you? So, if you're still figuring it out, that's good. You're doing the work most people are too afraid to do. But remember this, guys. You're not lost. You're just building your own map. And that map doesn't have to look like anyone else's. So thanks for tuning in to Unfiltered Growth Podcast. If today's episode hit home, share it with someone who might need to hear it too. And remember, guys, take some time this week to define what success means for you. Because the best version of your life will always start with the most authentic version of you. Thanks for listening. Bye.